Hi, it's Maria. Today's Thanksgiving Day. I'd like to start off by saying Happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Mine is especially nice because I am standing here in my downstairs bathroom to our new rental home that we are in. Last time I updated was about 4 weeks ago, and I was at 211. I am at 205 now. That is only a 6-pound loss in 1 month, and normally I lose 10 or 11 pounds in 1 month. I lost less this time because of a whole bunch of reasons. First, I gotten really sick and I couldn't cook for myself, and I was having to eat whatever was given to me. And then I got a job, which I like a lot. I got a job and I get an hour for lunch, and they do have a lounge and you can bring your own lunch, but I didn't want to do that yet because I wasn't used to the work environment or the people. And now that I've gotten used to them, I'll start bringing lunch. But I had to eat a lot of fast food that it was too far to go home and eat, so I got stuck with, what kind of healthy food can you get at fast food restaurants? Not really. There was a lot of places that didn't even offer like any type of a salad or anything. I did eat Subway quite a bit, but and it's been about 3 weeks since I haven't done my 3 miles. I was doing my 3 miles quite regularly. So all in all, I think for eating horribly for a whole month and after going back to French fries and spicy McChickens and things like that, and then not doing any of my exercise and still losing 6 pounds, I think I'm pretty lucky there. So I'm not going to complain. Okay, so now to my living situation. My ex and I own a home together. When we bought the home, we got a 30-year mortgage, and shortly thereafter I ended up filing for a divorce. And so because of that, neither one of us wanted the house because, we basically just bought it and nobody wanted to pay for it. But my ex-husband didn't want the house and I didn't want it, and I ended up getting stuck with it. Then when I remarried my current husband, he didn't like living there because my ex's name was still, I don't know what you call it, not the title deed, I don't know. It was still in both our names because I didn't have the means to refinance and, just put my name on it, plus didn't even have a job. So anyway, my parents got into some financial difficulty, and their home is much bigger, worth a lot more, and at that time I still had 25 years to pay on my mortgage and my mother only had 9. So she said that the house would someday be mine anyway. She wanted to know if, possibly I wanted to move into the house, and she and my father would get a small apartment somewhere, and my husband and I could pay on the house and keep it. So we said yes. Well, when we moved, my husband didn't like the idea of my parents having to move out of their home and going to an apartment, so we asked them to stay. So, like I said, it's kind of a big house. There was enough room for all of us. And I had my daughter in one bedroom, my 2 sons in one, and my husband and I in one, and then my parents in another. Well, my younger brother lost his job and fell into same thing my parents did, for some financial difficulty, ended up losing his where he was living and had to move out, and so they had nowhere to go. So they had to come stay with us at my parents' house. My brother is married and he has 4 children. 1 is a baby and the other 3 are all elementary school age. So my brother, his wife, and his 4 kids took 1 bedroom. I had to put my daughter in with my sons. And then my cousin, whom my mom raised since she was, I think, 3 years old, she was orphaned. She lost her apartment because the landlord didn't pay the mortgage company, and the bank came and took the apartments away and evicted everybody. She had nowhere to go. So she ended up staying on the couch in the living room. So that makes 14 people in one home. It was crowded It was loud. You could never get into the freaking restroom. Somebody was always in there. Somebody was always using the restroom, taking a shower. It was just really, really bad. No privacy, no quiet whatsoever. That's why I never liked making video logs. Every time I tried to record, there were so many times I tried to make videos and all you could hear was noise in the background. Baby crying, somebody laughing, watching TV. For some reason, like, sound really carried in that home. And so my brother got back on his feet, and instead of being the one to move out, he asked me if, you know, my husband and I wanted to go ahead and move out and he could stay and take care of my parents, because he also needs help with the kids and stuff, and the school was right across the street for them, and so it just would work out better if my husband and I were the ones to move out. So that's why I'm really happy today. We rented a very nice home, and we're here. We spent our first night in it last night. God, it was quiet. Both restrooms were empty. I mean, I love my family, of course. I love my parents. I love my brother and his wife and the kids, but that just was not a good place for me and my husband to be with all those people. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Anyway, I guess I'm pretty much finished, but I just want to say, after living in a home with that many people for that long and, you know, no privacy, and up until like the last month or month and a half, I was doing all the cooking for the house, and I don't know, it just got old really fast. And I'm a very private person. I like my privacy, I like my space, I like my quiet, and I just wasn't having any of that there, and towards the end I just was not a happy camper. So now we're in a new rental home, and in a couple of days it'll be my 2-year wedding anniversary. So I have a lot to be thankful for, especially this Thanksgiving. Sorry, my camera battery died, so it's next day now, but I was pretty much done. I just want to give a recap. I've lost a total of 62 pounds. I have 38 more pounds to go to reach my 100-pound goal. Several people have asked me when I made my I lost 50 pounds video, why I didn't do before and after pictures. I don't actually want to do that until I reach 100 pounds lost, because I want the difference to be very dramatic. Something funny that happened when we moved here, over at my mom's house, we didn't really have a mirror that showed full length. It was kind of like waist high, and here, when I went into the restroom and I saw myself in the mirror, I called my husband over and I said, look, I like this mirror because it makes you look smaller than you are. Well, funny thing was, when my husband came and got in front of the mirror, he looked the same to me. So, point being that I thought the mirror was making me look smaller, when in actuality I was smaller. And that was fun and exciting. I still have like a fat mentality. I mean, technically at 205 pounds I'm still fat, but compared to 267, it's a big difference.